what we're going to do then is for instruction 4, get 2 black screws and screw the one side of this 4-way connector into TF36 and TF37 framework. Told you it was a bit rusty, didn't I? Well, I was a bit rusty, should I say. I'll get there, guys. I'll get back. Let me get warmed up. This is the first video of the year, and I do need warming up. Here in the UK at the minute, it is -7 as I'm filming this outside. And this is panel 1. Now what we're going to do, guys, is put on the other side. There. So we'll get that done, and we'll move on to instruction 13. Just here. I can't believe how dirty this framework is, you know. And look at my fingers, black. I think it's just all the grease, obviously, what's on the frame. Hey all, welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're all doing good, guys. Hope you're all well. Today I'm building another Millennium Falcon, issue 66. Guys, I'm all prepped for this one. It's going to be a big issue, big video. Got about 18 panels, here's one of them, all laid out here, ready to put on this. The other framework now to put all the panels on, and that is all going to be done, and then we're getting on our way, guys. I mean, we're at issue 66 here, so there is 34 more issues of this. I've also got a cup of tea, as it's -4 here in the UK, so I'm in my studio. It's warming up now, put the heating on, and I've got a nice warm cup of tea. Beautiful. So if you're not already subscribed, remember to subscribe, like, also comment, share, press that bell notification. You'll always be notified whenever I put anything up, including the Millennium Falcon from Fanhome up on the channel. But without further ado, guys, sit back, relax, whatever you're doing, just forget about it and watch me build Millennium Falcon from Fanhome. Okay then, guys, so let's get on with this Millennium Falcon build from Fanhome, issue 66. I had to do a lot of prepping today, guys. As saying in the intro, I've got a load of panels to the left of me here, all set out to put to the upper framework, which is going to be pretty cool. So here we have the parts for issue 66. We'll have a look at those in a minute, but first of all, we'll take a quick look through the magazine. It's getting really interesting, this, guys. Now we're getting through all the panels, all plating, etc. So this is not long far now from being completed. Here you can see the parts we've had in today's issue, some plant-on details, hull panels and plant-on details. So a lot of plant-on details, which I don't think we'll be using today. And this is what I'm on about. They're not set out as good as that, to be fair, but I've got them all laid to the left of me here. And we're going to be working, obviously, on this upper framework, which is now, I think, complete. We're just about to put, as I say, the hull panels on. It's very exciting stuff, guys. So let's have a quick look. Oh, we have got a busy issue today, guys. As you can see, there's 11 there. There's a lot of instructions. And then we've got another, how many, 10 or 12 instructions basically first of all fitting the corridor panels, then we're completing the panelling. There's a lot going on, guys, a lot, but at the end of today's issue, that's what we're going to be looking at. So here we have the parts. So as you can see, we have 2 plant-on details. Don't think we're going to be using those in this issue today, guys, so we're going to put those to one side. Don't need that. And then we've also got some sort of hull panel here, not sure what or where that's going yet. And we've got some more. I've got another hull panel here also. So I'm going to crack on, get on with instruction 1. So guys, here we have the upper framework. We're going to fly through this. This is fitting the corridor panels. Now, as you can see here, I've already fitted that to the framework many weeks and months ago, but that is instruction 1, 2 and 3. Basically, it's TP02 panel. I've had to put that on and apply with these self-tapping silver screws. But as you can see, that's done. Moving on to instruction 4 and 5, it's all about this panel here. And this is panel 1. Now what we're going to do, guys, is put on the other side, like so. Simple as that. And I think what I'm going to do from doing this on the other framework is just keep attaching them upside down, and then at the end of the video I'll do you a nice little outro so you can see how this is looking in this issue of stage 66. Right, so now what we're going to do, just get my screwdriver and my box of screws. We've got to attach that with 1, 2, 3, 4 silver self-tap screws. So let's get that done. So yeah, I'm going to screw these 4 screws in, this one, this one, this one and this one, and then we'll move swiftly on to the next instruction, of instruction 6. So yeah, I'm putting the last silver self-tap screw in, and now that is all done. But I'm going to tease you and not show the other side of it until the end of the video. As I said, just we're now moving on to instruction 6, and we need panel TP17. So for instruction 6, 7 and 8, we've got this panel here, guys, TP17, basically opposite what we've just been working on with the panels on the other side of the frame. So just make sure the lugs are in, like so, and then you can see that fits perfectly flush into the framework. And before I screw these on, I'm going to do it all in one go. We've then got to take TP18, which is this panel here, and again, just lift your framework up, guys. It's obviously going to fall off because we've not screwed them in, but just to get cracking on with this, what I'm going to do is apply the panels to the framework and then just get them screwed in. So that's those 2 panels applied to the frame. And again, these are panels TP17 and TP18. They will go in, guys, if you're having a bit of struggle in time like me. Just line it, there you go. They are a tight fit. That's not quite on, so just give it a bit of a persuasion push. There we go, that's those 2 panels in. A little tip, guys, try and do it the way it's doing the instructions. That sounds common sense, but for example, if it's saying to put that piece in first, do that, guys, because I've tried, I'll put that in first, that would not go in. It might have eventually, but I might have damaged it. So just go by the rules, guys, follow the instructions, it's less stress. I stopped trying to apply that one and that one, and it worked to put the small piece, which was TP17, and then TP18, and it went in and fitted together. So just a little tip. I tried to cut corners in, guys, and it didn't work. So what we've got to do now is apply these silver self-tap screws, and we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 to apply. So I'm going to do that off camera because I don't want you being bored just watching me screw screws in, and then before you know it, we'll be moving on to the next instruction and the next part of this issue. So basically this is fitting the corridor panels, and those are all done after I've done these screws. And as I say, we'll move on swiftly to the next section in this issue. So yeah, I'm applying the last silver self-tap screw, and then we're moving on to completing the panelling next. So you can see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 screws have been fitted and all that section is done. So let's crack on and move on to fitting and completing the panelling. Now for instruction 1 then, we want to take this panel and I want to apply this to there like so. So push the lugs in, and then again you've got to apply 2 silver self-tap screws just as I pull the pillbox closer to me with my silver screws in. It's all organised, guys, trust me. If you believe that, you believe anything. Right, so get those screwed in nice and tight. We don't want these panels dropping off as it's going through space. Yeah, it's going in a moment there, guys, just playing. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this build. I will miss it when it's done. Trying to keep it consistent now as well, so I can get this cracking on, and hopefully, don't set dates really, but by summer this will be done, guys, and hanging somewhere in my studio. So that is instruction 1 and 2 nearly done. Just for getting this last self-tap screw, which has just got to go just there. So I'll put that in. Brilliant. That's nice and tight. For instructions 3, 4, yeah, 3 and 4, we have TP04 panel. That has to just overlap the previous panel we put in, guys. So if you just, I'm going to stand up to this, bear with. So make sure that's nice and tight and flush into the framework. There we go, nice and tight in there. And just sit back down, guys. So now we've got to apply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, another 6 self-tap screws. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll be moving on swiftly to instruction 5 of completing the panelling. Right, so you might want to hold underneath the framework, guys, as you screw them in, as you're going to push them out of the frame, just to keep those lugs nice and tight into the frame like so. So I'm going to get that done and we'll keep on moving. Now for instruction 5, 6, yeah, I keep going too fast here, guys. Yeah, it's 5 and 6. We're now fitting this panel here, which is TP08. What I want to do this, guys, is put this in these pieces, these frames here, and this is basically opposite the passage tube, which is just there, guys. There we go. Yeah, you know when you're in and you've got the lugs in, guys, because you hear that click. And then you see it might be a bit bent, your framework, if it's like mine. If you just twist it a little bit, don't put too much pressure, but just push on it a little bit, you'll be fine. So I'm going to get these screwed in, these silver self-tap screws. Get this framework connected to the frame. That's 1. We've got 2, 3 to put in. So I'm going to get that done, guys, and we'll keep on moving. And that is fitted, guys. And guys, I might give you a bit of a misinstruction there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I forgot to do these, yeah. Well, they're done now. So that panel's all fitted. Now for instruction 7, we need TP09, which is this one here. I've got those little graphics on there. And where we've got to fit this, guys, is just here. So all we've got to do again is the same we've been doing throughout this issue. Get the lugs lined up with the holes. Carefully but forcefully give it a good push so you can get that lug in like that. And then what we're going to do, you got it, you just make sure, well, I'm not going to show because I'm teasing you a bit, that they're overlapping all the panels flush on the other side. But yeah, what we're going to do now, guys, is apply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 self-tap screws. So I'm going to get that done, and we'll move swiftly on there to the next instruction. Now for instructions 9 and 10, we need this panel here, guys, which is TP10. This has got to go here, and that's going to be overlapping TP08 and TP09. So again, do the same old, line it up, guys, and when you're happy, push the lugs into the framework like so, and just make sure that is overlapping panels TP08 and 09. So let me get these self-tap screws screwed in, get these connected to the framework. I'll be right back. And for instruction 11 and 12, we need to take TP08 and apply that just under here. So let's get this done. So that goes like that. And then we're going to apply 4 self-tap screws into the adjacent paneling. So one there, one there, one there, and one there. So I'll get that done, and we'll move on to instruction 13. So for instruction 13 and 14, we want to apply this panel, which is TP12, just here. So for instruction 15 and 16, we are now applying this panel, guys, which is TP13. And basically you just want to put that just there, like so. Another little tip here, I'm full of tips today, guys. Just make sure you've got these lugs lined up to the holes in the framework before forcing them through, because if not, you may damage your lugs just as I sit back down here, and you won't be able to screw your screws in. It's not really easy to do that, but just in case, I just thought I'd give you a little tip and just make sure they're lined up before pushing the lugs into your frame. So I'm going to get these self-tap screws screwed in and secure this panel to the framework, and then we'll be moving swiftly on to the next instruction, which is 17 and 18. Cooking on gas today, guys, we're doing pretty good. See you in a bit. Now for instructions 17 and 18, we've got this panel here, and this is TP15, and that just overlaps to the panel we previously just put together with the framework. Not standing up in this issue today, guys, if you wonder what I keep jumping out my seat for. Sometimes it's better to get like a bird's eye view right above your model, if that makes sense. That's how that's looking. And now I've got to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 self-tap screws to attach this panel to the framework. Okay, nearly there, guys. We have now panel TP16, which looks like that, and I'm going to apply that Now for instruction 21 and 22, we've got to apply TP19, which looks like that. And that's basically got to overlap the edge of the corridor, which we have here, guys. So let's get that put into place. There we go. Nice. And now all we've got to do, yeah, you've got it, is apply the self tap screws. So just get one on my screwdriver and let's crack on. Again, putting this panel in to the framework. See you in a bit. Now for instruction 23, 24, lost my bearings, I've got to fit this panel, which is TP20. A lot of numbers going around my head, guys. And this has got to basically be the edge of the corridor. So I've got to fit this like so. Yeah, there's been a lot of numbers in this issue. I said it was going to be a busy issue, and I wasn't wrong. Right, so just got to get that one in there. There we go. Just take my seat again, and yeah, you've got it. Get these self-tap screws to connect this panel to the framework. See you in a bit. Yeah, we're nearly there, guys. 25 and 26, we're fitting this panel. Now this, guys, has to go just here. Can't believe how dirty this framework is, you know. And look at my fingers, black. I think it's just all the grease, obviously, what's on the frame to stop it rusting or something. I don't know. I must put something on it. But it's all good. So we have to put that there. Just make sure you line your lugs up right, guys, before pushing onto the framework. And when you're happy, just push them in. There you go. Now clicking nicely for you. There we go. Yeah, if you've stuck with me till now, thank you so much. You deserve a medal. I've loved this issue, it's pretty cool. Love it when we start seeing the result, if that makes sense. And with this, we are getting a good result today. We'll have a lot of work put into it. And as I said earlier, stay tuned to the end, guys. No cheating. And you'll see exactly how this looks at the minute. We've still got a few more panels to put on. But, wow, this is looking cool. I love it. So, yeah, I'm going to crack on, get these screws in, and then we will move on to, yes, the last two instructions, 27 and 28. So, finally, guys, and hopefully you're still with me, as it's been a massive issue. I did tell you this was going to be a big issue. We've got to put this panel, which is TP27, and this overlaps the other part of the corridor, the top part of the corridor. So, yeah, you've got it now, guys. You know what I'm about to do. Line the lugs up, push them into place. There we go. Oh, popped out that one, hang on. Yeah, it's been a big issue, guys, but it's been worth it. It is worth it once it's all done in a sec. But yeah, stay tuned to the end, guys, and I will hold it by the side of my head and just show you the size of this thing and show you how it's looking and do a little outro at the end of this huge video. But now we're going to put the self-tap screws in, and then that is going to be it for today, guys. But again, as I say, no cheating. Stay tuned to them, guys, and I will show you how big this is now at this stage, and also do a nice little outro for you so you can see how this is looking close up. And there we have it, guys. Look at that. Look at the size of that. That is massive. But you can see all the panels so far, how they're looking. Pretty cool, but this is massive, guys. This is huge. Can you imagine it just hanging about somewhere up here? It look pretty cool. I don't know where I'm putting it yet. I ain't got a clue whether to put it up here, diagonal, or up here. I'm not sure. We might just be off camera just for my pleasure to watch. But yeah, it'll be somewhere in the studio, guys. But look at that. massive. What I've got to do now, it says, it advises you to do in the instructions, is check every silver screw we've put on the panels to make sure the panels are nice and tight and not going to fall off, because obviously we don't like that happening when it's fully built and all falling apart. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned to the end of the video and I will show you a nice close-up outro of this thing in its glory. Absolutely beautiful, even though it's not finished yet. And that is it for today, guys, for the Millennium Falcon from Fanhome. Pretty cool. We've still got a lot more panels to put on this upper framework, but we've done quite a lot today. Very productive, very excited how this thing is coming along. Guys, if you're not already, remember to subscribe and press that bell notification. You will never miss an issue of the Millennium Falcon or any other build I've got going on at the minute. Coming up next, we've got the first time of doing the Fast and Furious Dom's charger. Let me just get these and show you exactly what we're looking at this week. Got these parts here. First time this year we're doing this, guys. Excited. I'm excited about all my builds. But yeah, we've got issue 75 and 76 coming up next to the channel. So stay tuned for that. Do appreciate all you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the big likes. Give us a big like at the end of this video. We'd really appreciate that. And of course, thank you for the subscribes. For now, that is it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. See ya. Peace.